Good morning, and we're back. Joining us today is Chief Condina with the Beaumont Fire Department to talk to us about how important it is to create safe conditions in our homes when we have our real Christmas trees up. And we're so glad to have you, Chief.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. We've done this, we were just talking about it. I've been here for 2 years and some change. You've done this with me every year.
Correct.
Our Christmas tree lighting safety tips.
Absolutely. We enjoy doing that.
Well, thank you for being here. And so a lot of people don't realize just how quickly a tree can burn.
Yes.
If it's too dried out. Tell us what are some tips we can be thinking about once we, it looks pretty and everything, but we need to be careful.
All right. Everybody loves a fresh tree. It smells great, but they bring them home and they don't always water them. The stands that are made of, like 2x4s that just are braces at the bottom don't allow it to have water. It's very easily to get dried out. It's amazing how much they actually intake while they're doing that, as far as just sitting in there. A lot plays in the factors of the heat, how much heating is being used at the time. For colder weather, we're having our heaters run, which dries them out more. Near fireplaces is always an issue. Candles sitting around, even like the little space heaters, some people just have those sitting around to warm a room. You want to be sure that those are not anywhere close to those trees.
And I've heard about vents being like a huge whoopsie that some people have done before, like putting the Christmas tree too close to the heater vent.
Yes, because that's with that heat coming through that vent, it's just drying it out completely.
Absolutely. And so what certain type of Christmas tree lights should we be avoiding? Are there any that exist out there?
I know people like this vintage, the old style, and maybe something that's been passed down. A lot of the old wiring, the insulations have cracked on them. The tree bulbs now, most of everything's gone, to like an LED or lower voltage type lighting, which is so much safer. In the past, the bulbs, the bigger bulbs would actually, if they're against that tree and it's actually them putting heat, it's drying out that tree.
Wow,
and
I didn't
so
know that.
Then it could actually be an issue with that. It's changed. What we recommend is, the newer style lights, much like you have here. You can get them there. They look like they're larger, but they're, again, a low heat output, and that's just a lot safer.
Okay, and if you can give one last tip to anyone watching out there about just keeping your tree safe this year, what would you say?
Keep it watered.
Okay, keep
Absolutely.
it watered. All right, well, thank you so much for joining
welcome.
us. If you've got real Christmas trees out there, like I love my real Christmas tree, just keep it in the safest place possible in the house and just keep it watered like he said.